Are you ready for the most groundbreaking, the most breathtaking, the most exciting Crusader Kings 3 playthrough you've ever seen? I am too, but it's probably not going to happen with this character. Calm, humble, and generous Elf Moramis the Peaceful of Mesopotamia. Here we are again. Don't get me wrong, I was very negative about her yesterday because I think she's just such a wallflower of a character. And yes, I appreciate she's got 100 prowess. She's basically got 100 learning, right? So did our last character. And our last character at least had some sort of ambition, a bit of drive, a bit of something else behind her. How do we take this and turn it into something impactful? Maybe that's not what we need. Not every character can have an enormous impact. Sometimes it is about stability, of course, and the conversions and everything else that I've been working on will still be happening in the background, regardless of whether or not she's here. So there are a couple of good suggestions. Obviously, converting the places is going to be top priority here for such a pious individual as well. 146 piety a month. That's ridiculous. The other thing is, I don't remember exactly how we did it. Was it we were indoctrinating, and then you remember when we were like in France, I think it was, or we were in Brittany, we were converting outside of our realm? Am I misremembering? Were we just playing a king under an empire, but we were technically in the same realm? I really don't recall. Whatever it is, maybe there has been an update, maybe something has changed. We can only convert inside our realm now, which is a bit of a shame, because I would have loved to have taken, you know, as kind of our calm, religious, very zealot character here. We could have potentially gone outside our borders and done something with that, but maybe not. Maybe that's not possible anymore. Either way, there is a holy site here that we should absolutely be flipping over. The other big thing that a lot of people were talking about is just don't invite anyone to the expeditions. And if we can do that, if that works, I'm all on board. And we do already have a spark crystal, so we don't need to test it right now. But next time we ascend, which to be fair is very, very soon, right? Yeah, we need 200 piety. Okay, we could just go on a quick pilgrimage, or alternatively, we just sit and we wait for a little while. Calm, patience, serenity. All those words that people would never describe me with. Ah, okay. Potentially herbalist, potentially a seeker of knowledge. This could be an interesting twist. A character who really gets her hands dirty. That would be good. Or not. Okay, all right then. Hello. Spread a legend. I mean, again, spreading a legend ourselves could also be an interesting way to take her, I suppose. If we've got, like, the most devout life of Empress Elf Moramis, really just lean in every direction into the piety aspect of things. So, hold on. This one gives learning piety. Monthly piety is 25%. Okay. So, they are functionally identical here. Except for that. What's that final modifier do? Oh, no, it's the same in every way. Okay. Oh, because Holy Legends. Is that how that works? Holy Legends are just the same? Oh, apparently so. Okay, fair enough. Protector of the Holy Side. Pilgrim to the world of the most devout life. Let's go with this one. Let's start promoting it. Why the hell not? Let's do it. And there she is. The very devout, the very humble Elf Moramis. So what we've got that, what do we get then? So we get 10% extra monthly piety, which we really don't need. Right now, of course, we're just getting the 2%, but we'll just crank that up. And there's no reason I can't see that we would ever want to complete this. I think the modifiers for having it, unless we immediately jump onto another one, right? Immediately jump onto Pilgrim to the World or something like that. This is good. This is good. We're really doing good work for the piety here. She can't learn Turkic. Right. That says a lot about Turkic, given that she's got 99 learning. Critical. No, stay calm. Stay calm. Stay focused. Stay humble. It's beaten you, but you can beat it back. Maybe also, lose your mind. Others need this gold more than I do. Give it away. Jesus, to say that we had so much gold, we really don't have that much saved up, huh? I mean, I've been doing a lot of building. We're doing a lot of pilgrimages, etc., but that's very silly. Okay, Ascension, immediately off the bat here. You'll love to see it. Let's go. Obviously, we will all join together. That's going to cost us and get us into our piety debt there, too. We are no longer a true elf. We are now Fae. Very good. We're catching back up. And then a husband, of course, up to true elf as well. So he's only one behind us there, which is pretty good. Now, with the Elven Lord, I didn't... Oh, God. Very allergic to all of these kids having... That was a real cough, but they're very allergic to all these kids coming out elven-blooded. So I never considered that actually the Endless Lord, the elven blood trait, might simply iterate the original character. I mean, it seems sensible when you say it out loud, right? But what I figured it would do is... So, for example, the reason why, and again, this is purely speculation here, Endless Lord might be operating the way it is, right, is because it started with Orophine, who was elven-blooded. Then when, of course, he had a kid, well, our character, she became elven-blooded. And then when our character had a kid, that kid has also become elven-blooded as well. It's almost like it's the trait itself that remembers all of the genetics involved in that. I assumed that if you got genetic improvements throughout your lifetime, that would then iterate down to the child. That's not the case. So what I've done there is totally screwed us over by taking Endless Lord with having that original character, right? Apparently, according to East Pointed, the dev behind it, it only takes into a play after your character is a ruler. So if we could maybe dodge Elf Norimis, though then again, because she's a second generation Endless Lord, it might already be too late. Luckily, it only applies to the firstborn child, but we'll see how it plays out. I'll assume that's my bad. I just completely assumed it would take into account what happens throughout the character's lifetime too. Clearly, that's not the case. So I think that's a pretty safe bet, right? Speaking of which, actually, before we head off, let's finish this romance of Emperor Maelandia. Your rival, Faces. Who is this? Faces. Emperor Elf Norimis, we've had our differences. You and Faces stop being rivals, sure. Who is Faces? Daughter of High One Faces. What, our character's sister? Our character's... No, our character's aunt, right? Faces. Oh! It's because it's Faces' our previous character, Faces' daughter, Faces. Her husband died. What happened to your husband? Disappeared without a trace. What the hell? Faye Radiant. Whoa, what happened to you? Where did you disappear to? Very odd. And then she also... So they had more kids after they moved realm. Well, they had 2 new kids. 3 new kids. Alsara. She was born to whoever these people were. So born out of wedlock. Fair enough. And then she had another child as well. Calitha. Also another Fae. Whoa. Okay, well, fair enough. Carry on. Live your life. To be fair, one impressive thing about this character is how fast she's learning just about everything. We've almost finished all of the learning trees here. Know thyself seems a bit pointless. Mental resilience. Time between mental breaks, because then we can just spend the money and get her back to low stress without having to ever worry about that. Ooh, hello. Erendor is legendary and wishes to head out to the world. There you go, my friend. Enjoy the 200 gold. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep spending the money. Nothing bad can happen here. I don't think we'll be embracing celibacy, at least not for a while. So we could go on another expedition immediately here, and I think we probably will. Oh, train for a tournament. Try and get strong. She still hasn't got strong, right? 47%. You get the trade strong. Boom. There we go. I was going to say, we're very unlikely not to get it that third time. So let's head out then. Let's go on a pilgrimage. Sorry, let's go on that expedition. And let's just not take any guests with us and see what happens. Manage guests. Can we just say, like, please don't. We'll accept. No, I just don't want to. Over 7 guests will invited. Some will be declined. How do I not invite people? Is there a way to just say, like, no? Oh, can I just do that? And then we only take our courtiers with us. So instead of waiting the 8 month for the activity to begin, it will just probably happen immediately, right? So if we do that and then manage guests and say only our courtiers. Interesting. What's the travel time on that? See, I've never ever bothered messing around with this mechanic before. I probably should have been doing it since day 1, huh? That would have gone pretty well. Never mind. Yeah, courtiers are absolutely fine. And then maybe your family too. Oh, no, I'm not inviting all of those people. Why can't I just select from this list and, like, say, okay, I don't want to invite her, but I want to invite other family members? That would be quite nice. Okay, so this is great. So they're all just going to take 4 days to turn up. Sick. Okay. Yeah, no, that's much, much better. You were traveling to the expedition 10 days until it begins. Oh, my God, we're through the looking glass. Oh, why was I not doing that since day 1? I assumed that it was a 9-month kind of mandatory waiting period. Oh, do you know how many years I've wasted in these ruins? Waiting for people to turn up that I didn't even really care about. Oh, Lord above. Ah, shit. Right, you're going to give me a spark crystal to make up for this. Jesus, think of how many spark crystals we should have accrued. Because of how many more expeditions we could have fit in, how much faster they would have come off of cooldown. 9 months is almost half the bloody cooldown time. Alright, here, give me that weapon. I'll take the weapon, please. Fauca-Hyanda battle axe. Nice. Okay, we'll take the lockbox. We're gonna go hard on this. I need something to make... give me the vase. Ah, shit. Gonna resist the sweet allure of gold. And I'll take that spark crystal too. Oh no, we've got another game. Okay, she's gonna choose king. We'll go peasant. There's no reason not to sacrifice our worst piece. Queen, I'll try and keep king till the end. Priestess, we'll play king now then. Get a point in. We'll play king. King didn't... Was that not used up that other time? Or did that, oh, because we both chose king. I understand. Maybe I should have read it a bit more. Fine, we'll throw away the bandit on that, and that was fine. Easy victory. Easy... Oh, no. That is the first time I've ever lost one. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. And that was the worst expedition maybe we've ever had. And we weren't even allowed to take our artifact with us because I triggered the trap. Oh, for God's sake. On the plus side, we did get Veteran Traveler. We did get Veteran Wanderer there. That's pretty good. How do you get Seasoned? What affects that then? How odd. Okay, listen. Can we finish this this seduction scheme before we do anything else? No pilgrimages until that's done. Then immediately pilgrimage as much as possible. Hey, there we go. We've learned Shaz Turkic. Very good. Well done. Great work there. I actually think it's very justifiable that our next character would be some sort of horrifying martial champion as well. Bearing in mind, our character is incredibly religious, maybe to a fault. Maybe that child is tremendously bored of her calm and generous ways when she preaches about how great familial is and how incredible Faces was, her grandmother, and how magical and all of these other things, yet sits here and really does not a huge amount about it. I think going on some sort of grand conquest of the East here to try and unify things, I think it's very justifiable. I can see a character coming out of that, and that's absolutely what I'm going to try and veer them in the direction towards. What I won't do, though, is overwrite whatever their childhood focus is. Unless we get... If we get martial as an opportunity, I'll take it, and I will be diving in on that 110%. If we don't get it, I'm not going to force the matter. We'll just see how it plays out. A character that is religious but also takes on a martial role, maybe a character who isn't simply calm or whatever else, but is still, say, educated and learning, I can do something with that. I can still work with it. Summon the physician. Someone should do something as ridiculous as the top option. Because everybody knows the top option is the right option every time. So I'm going to pick the second option here. Know thyself. Yes, please. Thank you. Madam, please. What's taking so long? I'm not asking much. Just hurry up and seduce your brother. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're on it. We're on it. My morsel is in danger. I must save him. Quickly, climb the tower. It sounds from the struggle above is the greatest motivator I have ever known. Without care for life or limb, I hoist myself through his window. I feel as if I have plunged into a frozen lake. Melandir is on the floor with an intruder pushing him down with a gleaming blade between them. With a roar, I grab the villain by the collar and throw it to the wall. The rest is a blur. Melandir, are you alright? I ask cautiously. Thank the divine spark you're here, Elf Moramus. I'll never let you get into harm's way again. He becomes your soulmate. Yeah, that's a reasonable response to your sister saving you from a murderer. A sweet kiss. A sweet kiss is the only reward I crave, brother. Okay, I mean, obviously. If that event fails, can they get murdered? If you don't have such high skills, is there a possibility that you can take a dice roll? I thought there was. Could this work as an underhanded murder plot is what I'm getting at. I'm not going to murder my lover brother. Boom. Found a soulmate. You and Emperor Melandir found eternal love after you rescued him from a thief. Horrible. I stopped trying to romance it as we can no longer become soulmates on account of becoming soulmates. Terrible wording there. Beautiful. Oh, well, that's lovely. What a lovely tale of social manipulation and a frightening degree of waving your power over someone. Witchery. What commotion is this? A crowd led by the baying voice of Melandir is circling some poor unfortunate soul. Alara is defending herself, and furthermore, the moment you stepped outside to gather plants for your so-called craft, the cursed Elf Moramus' fever started ravaging our land. You are a witch! What? Alara jabs her fingers and fires back as the crowd mutters angrily. Who cares if she's a fucking witch? What are you talking about? You're a witch! And she's a witch! Being a witch is a virtue! What do we... Maybe this is like we've got the wrong end of things. She doesn't understand our culture, so he's like accusing her of gathering a healing salve to save people. He's saying how you are a witch, you are trying to cure people, and he's about to say, but that is so kind of you, but she's cut him off. She's not allowing him to finish. It's a ridiculous game. She promises to go... No! Let's turn her into a witch. I imprison her. I'm going to turn her into a witch. I'm going to imprison her, and then I'm going to release her because it was all a hilarious misunderstanding, and it's borderline a Monty Python sketch. She's my executioner. Ah, that's cool. Oh, that actually stressed her out, though. Well, yeah, no wonder. This was a diplomatic nightmare. Her idiot moron husband forgot that we're all witches. Well, that would stress anyone out. I mean, that just makes... I'm stressed right now having to try and wrap my head around that event. Trying to justify that bloody event. What do we want to head to next, then? I guess we'll head to Sirhan. Not too far. It's a modest journey. Babby has been formed. Interesting. I need to make sure I'm going out of my way, then, to... yes, very good. Can we not use... Oh, my God, wait. We can't use our magic? Do you not have magic? There's no spark magic. Wait, what? I was going to say we'll use the magic to turn the child into... No, she's a spark prodigy. To turn the child male so we can marry it to... try and have one male, one female, one male, one female, but I guess not. Alternate children. Is it because she's traveling? How frustrating. A sacred tomb. Yeah, that'll do. There you go. Have my money, please, because I've got far too much right now. Wow, 300 whole piety you shouldn't have. Thank you. Well, obviously, we're going to take a quick detour to hit some important sites on the way back, and then I guess we'll just immediately go on another pilgrimage. On the plus side, hey, we've done everything in learning. Diplomacy? She does have that intrigue bonus, but she's just not a very intriguing character. It just doesn't suit her at all. Family focus for a little while probably couldn't hurt. Try and get some better children. I mean, friendly council would be awesome. Sound foundations would be fine. Let's go into family focus then for a little bit. Babby is formed. Arwenia. Arwenia, are you any good? Thay. That's what we'd like to see. See, now you've also got Endless Sword. So I assume then this is the first iteration of Elfmiramis, right? So that's an Endless Lord of the first landed character to have originally received that trait. So because we're second iteration, it must be our father, who was the first Endless Lord. So then, because we're now landed, and this is the first child of ours that is not an Endless Lord, this now becomes a genetic duplicate of us. So Faye is now locked in through this line. I think that's how it works. It's very, very complex if that's the case. But I'm sure you can manipulate that to have all sorts of insane outcomes. I'm going to need a Mesopotamian name for you. The first name, Gemeshegelf. That's messy. Gemeshegelf. There you are. Oh, hello. You found some regalia. I mean, it's not amazing, but diplomacy by level of fame, it's actually not bad. Thank you. Appreciate that. Don't really want it, but thanks. Oh, so we're actually not yet at the full... Look at that. Famous adventure. We need to build up some armies, okay? It's in the back of my mind. Don't worry. I've got it up there. Another minus 25%, of course, if we do another adventure. So we'll just immediately go on an expedition anyway. We've got to find our crystal, right? Prolific Pilgrim gives 140% monthly piety. On the subject of that, I did go on the workshop and have a look for some piety stuff, like I said I would at the end of yesterday's episode. And there was not a damn thing. Lots of mobs that rebalance feasts and hunts and that type of thing, but... I guess because pilgrimages don't have that cooldown, because you can just pilgrimage to any holy site when you want to. That's how it works in the base game. We just happen to have like a lot of holy sites, right? It actually doesn't matter. How long can we do? 4 months. 4 months. We'll just wait at home for 4 months. That's okay. We can't fit in a pilgrimage in that time. Oh, well, we can donate to charity. That's good. The Third Hungarian de Jure War. What if we say no? We'll lose fame. I'm not going to do that. All right. Okay, I'll accept. That's fine. Let's donate to charity. Now, we have to be a little bit mindful of the fact that to send kids to university, it's 4,500 gold a child, and we've currently got 2 children. So we've got to save up, you know, like a small loan of 8,000 more gold before we can do that. Hello? Absolutely not. Abandon this foolish endeavor. How dare you? Oh, we don't have a bloody court chronicler. Hold on. Melandia will do it. Oh, well, that's a power couple right there, isn't it? Holy shit. Regular duties, search for legends, extol domestic legends, please, by all means. Commend legend abroad. Just gives us some prestige. No, by all means, please do extol that domestic legend. The sooner we can upgrade that, the sooner we get a shitload more piety. How close are we? 63 out of 100. It's spreading so bloody fast. Gain access to Evangelize the Realm decision, immediately converting vast swaths of the realm to your faith. People have been linking me to a mass conversion mod, but when there's basically an in-game mechanic that does it, I don't think that type of thing is necessary. It's also very, very overpowered, isn't it? Big part of forming your own religion is getting a lot of power over it, but it's a massive gamble because you might also get executed. So I think it's fine how it is, to be honest. How long until we can go on this? 25 days, and then we can just immediately hit it. No more messing around with guests. What a game changer. It's a shame that it happened pretty much right at the end here, but that's okay. Oh, you're a good son. Oh, it's our ward, it's our hostage from Emperor Felleran. Oh, well, that's nice that they've got such a close relationship. That's good, isn't it? I like that. And I mean, my God, is there any wonder it takes people so long to get here when we were inviting 46 people? No knights, no extended family, no family at all, no vassals, absolutely not. Well, I mean, we can invite our family, but only if they're also our courtiers. See, this is what I hate. I don't want to invite you. Fuck off. I want to invite my friend, but I don't want to invite you. Is there really just no way to, like not invite them? That's ridiculous. That's not like a checkbox. Why? Oh, we just immediately hit the ground running. Oh, it's so good. It's so much better. I'll take that Spark Crystal now, if you don't mind. I'll take that Spark Crystal now to make up for the rather terrible adventure we had last time. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, she's going to choose Peasant. Okay, we're going to hit her with the, Bandit. That seems fine. It's a worthy gamble. She's going to choose Bandit. We're going to hit with a Knight. We're just going to always go one above. She's going to choose King. We'll play Peasant. Can we keep drawing? That's the problem. She's going to choose Priestess. Okay, we'll go Queen. That seems safe. She's going to choose Knight. See, this one we've got in the bag. That one was, we made every single right move. God, they were just on something totally different last time, huh? More development. I mean, we've got to be the best developed realm in the world, so I'll take that. Often held, but never touched. Often wet, but never rust. Often bites, but seldom bit. Use me well, you must have wit. It's a tongue. Thank you. 25 more development. Hey, Bob, that's Spark Crystal, though. Don't you do it. No. Is this going to be 3 in the row where we haven't got a... No! Oh, okay. Oh, maybe all my luck is dried up then. God damn you. On the plus side, it was that level 2 of... hold on. Here's Travel Arrival. Fantastic. Hey, on the plus side, we got our reduction to man-at-arms. So let's spend some prestige here and maybe upgrade our armies. I did do a little bit. I upgraded our High Guard and our Wolf Riders. Let's go for... Let's throw in another High Guard, given that people seem to be quite a big fan of those. We get 13 regiments, so I get it. And let's also throw in some... really, Trebuchet. We should at least throw in some siege weapons here. Otherwise, if we do end up going to war, we're going to be suffering. And that's it. That's a lifetime's worth, or at least all the prestige we've accrued so far spent. And we've got 4.5 unfinished plans. We're halfway there to maxing things out. Well, I said I wanted a martial ruler. Just an elf. Just a simple elf. And she's got that endless sword, so her kid's going to be born elf-blooded. I can't. I'm going to go stewardship. I'm sorry. We can't keep repeating history. I mean, except for this kid. By all means, repeat history, because you're Fae. Off we go again. Another pilgrimage time. Pious pilgrimage, please. To be fair, we're fine. We're like in a good place. Don't get me wrong. We're making so much piety just passively. We don't really need to go out here, but it just suits her so much. She's so altruistic. How can I not take her and everyone else? Please, God, stop spending money. What I mean by that is she's a very solid character. Like, she's very much dedicated to this particular path. It's not the most interesting gameplay, okay? It's not the most interesting character style. But she's a very well-defined, solid character with a very carefully, not even curated, but at least certainly quite corralled set of skills there. She's a very predictable character. Love our Jesus, love our realm, love our queen, you know? Oh, wait, 99. What do we need, 100? For God's sake. We also need a little bit more prestige. Okay, no spending the prestige, and we've just got to wait. We've got to wait for that single... Surely it'll pop up saying, like, oh, you can upgrade a legend, right? Oh, and speaking of which, hello there. Increase quality by all means. What do we get right now? 10%, 2%. And then if we go ahead and increase that, we're up to 15% monthly piety. That is actually kind of nuts. Jesus. And then another 4% from that one, too. Wowee. Oh, God. Is that what it's taken into account? 159. My God, okay, hold on, let's just stop spending money, please. Please, my God, it's the only way we can reduce stress as well. Stop. Oh, another 300 piety you shouldn't have, thank you. Wow. 5,700 piety, 162 monthly piety. We could sit here and do nothing and be able to ascend in no time. Did we get that crystal? Sorry, it's hard to keep track. I'm losing my mind a little bit here. Nothing. Okay, so we can go on another expedition immediately. So maybe I've just got to accept that is our... Maybe that is this character's life's work, because our previous character was obviously carving out a realm, changing a religion. Before that, we got Mesopotamia and everything else. I just think maybe this character's job, because during all that time, the bloodline dwindled down to a lot of people being elf-blood. Our starting character, of course, was elf-blooded. Maybe this character's life is dedicated to building that back up then. Getting our characters back up to being Celestials. Maybe even further than that. It should be quite easy for someone making 163 piety a month. And then also, okay, we'll go sparring, fine. And then also going beyond that and locking it in, making sure that's carrying on for the next generation and of course after that. what I'm hoping for, the ideal perfect scenario here, personal champion. Leave him to his fate. That seems very unkind. He's a human. I don't care about you. What really would be the ideal situation is this kid is locked in as a martial character. The second one becomes a martial character. We play as her. She has a child that is... Her firstborn will be Fae, right? Because of Endless Sword. That firstborn child should be Fae or whatever we were at the time. So I believe it's locked in as Fae. But then her secondborn will be whatever we get her up to over the course of this character's lifetime. So that could be Celestial. And then if we name that kid this kid's heir, you can see how eventually we're going to, again, lock it in, right? And keep it solidified there. Oh! I think I know why we can't change the child's gender. It's probably because we're not Elrond anymore. We're familial. We don't have that magic. Right. Of course, we're not being invited. We're not being invited over to the woods anymore. Which makes sense, because we've diverged our religion and started our own weird branch. So I get it. That makes perfect sense. But as a result, we're not Magi. We don't have our powers anymore. Right. Okay, so they've got to have, was it one boy for every 4 girls or something like that, or every 5 girls? So we've just got to wait. I mean, maybe there's a small chance of it still being male. Who knows? Fingers crossed. To be fair, though, it also doesn't really matter because we can lock in a few more... we can lock in a few more ascensions before then and have the boy be potentially just born celestial off the bat or something like that. It's all fine, okay? It's all fine, don't worry. How long until we can go on another expedition then? 7 months! Oh, we might as well fit in another pilgrimage in that time. Or we can't afford it. We can't afford it. Distance oh my god, we can't afford it. Well, this is a bizarre situation to be in. Pious pilgrimage, can we go somewhere closer? No, I mean, Socotra is technically within our realm. Does that count? Absolutely not. Oh! Well, I guess we'll wait. I mean, on the plus side, Babby is now born at home. Hello, you are a true elf. Muriel did a little backslide there, but that's okay. Muriel, honestly, no name for you. No name for you. I have no hopes for you, tiny child. What the hell is this? I'm dragged out of my slumber by a crack of lightning and my door crashing open. My guest Ahu standing at the foot of my bed. I'm sorry to wake you, my empress, but many of us are unable to sleep. I believe there is an evil spirit at work here and it wants to take us all. Though I'm a little bit more irked to be stirred so late, I'm somewhat familiar with the ritual to entrap spirits in objects. We're going to entrap a ghost in a French banner. Okay, 50 piety for that one. I shall imbue it into my artifact. Right. Because we are stressed. Oh, so because we're a theologian, we can just do it for free. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, it was very strange. I just trapped an evil spirit in a French banner. But what exactly did we do in this game before adventures were a thing? Then again, I found myself asking that in Crusader Kings 2 when they added societies, right? When are they going to add societies to this game, huh? Those were so fun. I mean, I understand that this is effectively the system that's replaced that, which I'm not super happy with, but I understand. Go home. Go home. Goodbye, little child. We're off on a more important expedition. If we can get the Spark Crystal, we can ascend immediately, because we're in a weird situation where we've got not enough money to go on a pilgrimage, but more than enough piety to do the Ascension. So we've just got to hope we get lucky this time and find another Spark Crystal. Otherwise, we're sitting around for another 2 years. Without enough money to go on another pilgrimage. Lost by the weak. Broken, not damaged. Carried, never touched. Sweet, not tasted. Unique, but not universal. What am I? A voice. Wow. Baghdad, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get to... We've got to check our development in a second. Come on. Find me that crystal. Please. You're killing me. You're killing me on the inside. Oh, God. I will face him. Yes. Try my steel, buffoon. Like a viper we strike. I'll show you how I heft a sword. And then, fastest blade in Mesopotamia. Boom. Oh, I thought that would do it. Try my steel, fop-doodle. Mabel's a fop-doodle. Thank you. Best the elves can put before us. Now you show me. Please. Come on. No! No! God damn you. God damn you. Now we've got to wait another 2 years. Why would you do a thing like that to me? She increased her martial by 2, and she got bloody rowdy. Friends, is that not fate? Is this not the fate that I was promised? Child, You will be the greatest marshal. I can't say anything about it. I cannot afford it. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I simply cannot. Ritual of Ascension. I know we can do it. We can't. We shouldn't. It's not the right way. We can't do that. We're calm. We can wait, okay? We can wait. It's fine. Maybe we've actually found every spark crystal in the world. Oh my god. Faces died. At the age of 123, she died in childbirth. The cursed child. Seraphina, the cursed child. Mark this character. What's happening now then? Faces the second. The Princess of Fashion. Duke Þarþuþhaþhi, our grandfather, is regent. That seems appropriate. I'm alright with that. Holy shit. And she's only got 3 bloodlines. She is a Celestial, though, to her credit. Holy fuck. Wow. Wow, this feels so strange. Nobody was expecting Faces to die so young. That's so bloody tragic. Þarþuþhaþhi's still going. I mean, he's only 178, which by Elven standards isn't very impressive, because, what, Þarþuþhaþhi lived to 205, and this guy's immortal. It's a very Crusader King story, though, isn't it? You declare yourself this great chosen one, this bringer of a new religion, and then you go to the other side of the world and die in a very tragic but very medieval way, huh? You're cajoling us into joining this feud. Sure, okay, fair enough. Wow. Wow, that's so bizarre. Ooh, okay. Right. That makes me think maybe that would... I mean, of course, realistically, that would probably shake everybody's faith somewhat, no? Why is this child smaller than the other children? This child is 5. These children are 3, yet this child seems to have shrunk. What's happened? We've got to ask ourselves, would we flip back? Maybe we try and take... Maybe we try and take the title back for us? Is there a way we can do that? Can we get a claim on that? Can we usurp it? Can we grab it? Very bizarre. I guess we'll carry on. I guess we'll just keep carrying on as if nothing's changed. I feel like that would totally destroy a person like Altharamis to dedicate her whole life to the worship of her grandmother, who was this mad celestial, and now she just dies like anyone else, said to be immortal. What a load of shit that was. Maybe we should just flip back to Alaran. Ah, this feels very strange. Wait, we can bring her body back. Look. My cousins have died. Or we bring back Faces and we bury her in her original home. Mourn, murder, seduce. That would be ironic. Seduce, befriend, espouse legitimacy. Huh. Maybe we take this opportunity to try and claim that we're the legitimate legacy of Faces and not Faces the Second. That would be interesting. Critical time for demonstrating piety. Oh, I think both are very good. Let's go with the regular Mourning. Bring her body here. Go all in on the ceremonials. Manage guests. Oh, invite the realm. My god. No courtiers, no court guests, no fellow vassals. Invite just family. How about that? That seems pretty good. Yeah. Close family, friends, extended family. How many are we allowed to invite is probably a better question. I love that it doesn't change at all. Oh, wait, 31. There we go. Hold on. Spouses, yeah, of course. Vassals, I can invite the vassals. How many are we allowed to invite? Just bring the whole realm? Oh, fuck it. Send the lot. Oh, slightly over if we go neighboring rulers. Okay, there you go. Fine. I'm alright with that then. Sure, that's good. What a mess. Start the funeral. Bring them all in. Sasar is to be Faces' final resting place. I'm left alone to gather my thoughts and prepare for the arrival of the honored mourners. I will never forget her. Well, that's because you look in the mirror and you see her face every day. It's because you're all clones. Ah, Buster Babby has been formed. Arwenia, hello. Faye, okay, very good. Endless Sword as well. Interesting. I thought it only applied to the first child. I have no idea. Arwenia, hello, Arwenia. May you grow strong and wise, my daughter. I should give her a proper name. Yeah, I should. You're right. Elf Lamar, a much better name. Much better, you're right. That makes perfect sense. Well, here we go, burying a Celestial. Oh, the irony. That child was called Celestia as well. Of all the figures venerated and villainous, none have been desired more than our departed High One Faces. With the crowd of weepers and gawkers finding other subjects to satisfy their fascination, I am at last left with a moment of solace between myself and my great-grandmother. I shall take some hair. I shall take a prayer. I shall take a grief air, or I promise to be a better emperor. Should I take some hair? Faces' hair artifact. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Okay. I feel a quiet calm wash over me. Gazing around the room of mourners, some eyes are stained red. Others would see this as a cause for gathering. One soul, however, looks at me with uncertainty as she tugs at my side. My daughter and heir, Elf Moramus, does not weep openly, but seems unmoved like many of the others. Empress Elf Moramus of Mesopotamia, what happened to Faces? Why is everyone sad? Do not worry yourself, child. Or she continues the journey of reincarnation. Ah, very good. Good idea. The child is comforted. Very nice. The sorrowful line marches on. The last to have a moment with high faces of Baratia. At last whisper, a last long goodbye, a last nothing at the last place anyone will ever see her again. Well, that is written horribly. Truly a privilege it is to be here. The line brings me ever closer until, at last, the figure in front of me parts, and there is nothing but a veil between me and her. Make a speech promising to rule in her honor or speak of her virtues. Yes, I shall speak of her virtues, because that would be a much more pious thing to do. Hunch beside me, bereft of the pretense of proprietary. What? Who at Paradox writing this event cracked open the dictionary? My God. Hunch beside me, bereft of the presence of proprietary, an inconsolable fellow, and gazes out into the nothingness before him. Not a tear falls from his eyes, not a word passes his mouth until he turns to me. The divine spark can be cruel indeed. Why does the wind yet still blow? Why does the sea continue to line its push to the shore? Why does my body ache for food and thirst for water? Doomsday is upon us. My mother is dead. Quietly not. Yep. If you say so. Duke Jabir of the Abbasid, usually the lifeblood of any feast, now sits across me misty-eyed with an untouched goblet at his side. How can we make ourselves fat and merry in times like these? Are we to satisfy our hedonistic desires while Faces has none? Join me, empty your goblets in libation. The guests seem to agree. Yeah, okay, we'll have some drinks. That seems pretty good. I remember her in my own way. No, it's, God, Jesus, because she's generous again. Oh, God, there goes the money again. Oh, good Lord. You're engaged in the mummification. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Feels good. Feels good to let all the tears out. Poor High One Faces. And now we're going to face a rebellion countrywide because we convinced them all that she was a god and would live forever. And now she's dead. Okay, fine tome is not mine to hold. We get to give her something. Oh my God. We can give her the Paracida Chronicon, and we gain 2,000 piety. Bloody hell, because she had a claim on it, I assume. Jesus. It is time to commit High Faces to the hereafter. Faces' perfectly preserved body lays open for all to see. The wonderful work of the embalmers practically makes her look like she could get up and walk again. To see her surrounded by so many mourners and given a proper familial burial gives me hope that perhaps I too shall be remembered. The two may be home to either of them. Ah, but the court is a fitting tomb for any. Shall we put her in our court? Oh my God. Yes. We will put Grandma in the court as a tacky object. Wow. Thank the divine sparking. I can go indoors again. Wowie. Okay. Okay. I didn't really expect to be bringing Grandma home. All right. Well, would she count as a piece of furniture? She does. That's good. It gives us a lot of piety. Actually, like, it's pretty good. There she is. That's not at all what she looked like. Jesus. She's never looked more different. My grandma, what a wonderful beard you have. So strange. Could they not just taken a character model and applied like a shader to it to make it look like... you know what? I'm overthinking it. It doesn't matter too much. Friendly counsel. Your friend gives you 2 random skill points. Gave us 2 diplomacy points, that is. How very appropriate. Tax woman, yes. And the men and the children as well. Anybody who's willing to pay taxes, really. And then obviously we'll just keep going down founder because that seems very appropriate. I wasn't expecting to mummify grandmother and put her in the court. That's throwing me off a tad bit, but there we go, I suppose. Do we want this? No, bin it. Get out of here. Okay, is there time for one last expedition then? 33 days. We've got 14,000 piety. We can do one ascension and then almost a second ascension. But also, now that we've got the money, make sure this child is immediately invested in as fast as possible. Boom. Get her to university, because she is the future of this elven realm. What about your other children? Hold on, sorry, who have we got? We've got Muriel, who I really should rename. And then we've got Elf Llama, who has robot baby sickness. It does look like a robot baby, you can't deny it. I beg of you, it's what Faces would want. You've got to give me. You've got... Have you noticed ever since we started changing the guesses, it's affected our... She's good by herself. It has affected our ability to find spark crystals. Is this going to be like the you need to go on a longer pilgrim? Oh, fuck. I accidentally caught someone who's going to take months to get here. For fuck's sake. I mean, on the plus side, there is another Babby be formed. She's Perganan again. I mean, what else are you going to fill the time with here for the 8 months of waiting for some idiot to turn up and then do nothing at your expedition, huh? Here we go. This is it. The spark crystal. I need to see this. I need some sort of victory today because everything is falling apart with the death of Faces. The most I have to show is a brand new core object. 30 white horses on a red hill as teeth. Right. Yeah. Okay. There's some development. And now, spark crystal. Expedition finds nothing. I don't like that. Condemn this man. Condemn him. I'm sorry. It's stressful, but, you know, he's a sinner. Spark crystal. Danger. No. Spark crystal, please. Thank you. Finally. Wrap it up. I don't care. Just wrap it up. Just move on. I don't care. What do you want? I go around in circles. I'm always... As a wheel. Right. There you go. People never learn. Right. Move. Go. Go. Fast. Go home. Return home. You're already home. It's your garden. There. We're finally indoors again. Stop. Hold. Pause. Wait. Tax collector. Why do I have to do this? What do I have to do? Go collect some taxes for me. Surely that's something that we can delegate to the council. No. Sound foundations. Every child gives you a random skill point. That's very appropriate. And now we say Gemma Shelf, the potentially incredible warrior. Declare as our heir. Otherwise, of course, the firstborn is just an elf or was elf-blooded. This means that you are immediately going to become a High Fae or Fae Radiant. What are we right now? We're also Fae. This is good. So we're upgrading simultaneously, and then you're just one step behind. So everything is going pretty goddamn well. You want to make some armor? Sure. Honestly, go nuts. Why not? She's generous. Let's do it. There's no reason to not do this. Ascension. 8,000 piety. It's a drop in the bucket. Let us join together. You've lost the trait Fae. We've gained the trait Fae Radiant. Was it the one after this that's Celestial? I don't remember. We've become more. We have become more. This is the most powerful child we've ever had. Finally, victory is at hand. Finally, victory is at hand. Basically, since Þarþuþhaþhi, we've not had a good melee character, right? We've not had a good martial. I mean, you could argue that Þarþuþhaþhi, of course, was pretty good. Okay, he was very good. But we've never had a character take part in tournaments. We've never had a character taking part in training and trying to get that bravery trait. Obviously, the AI's done it for us there. There's so much to pursue that we have not yet been able to really jump on because we haven't had that opportunity since, say, like, we got the Dynasty legacies that made the tournaments cheaper and stuff like that, and that thing that gave us that upgrade to Brave and etc, etc. We haven't had a character that can kind of do anything about that. So now, we're fixing that. We're fixing that with the glorious next child. And as soon as this kid comes of age, I think we just jump in and we play as her immediately. We give her extra time. And we just have this great conqueror who sweeps through and tidies everything else up. I love the fact that you're actually grabbing land from the Mongol Empire. Interesting. Oh, fair enough. Good work. This finally happened. We've done it. We've done something with this character in that our next character is going to start off at least... I think we should be able to at least get her up to Celestial. We might be able to do that in the first 10 minutes of tomorrow's episode. Hit another expedition fast, get another crystal, jump in. Basically ready to hit the ground running. This kid immediately, boom, up past through Fae Radiant already. It's going to be an incredible time. Maybe we'll be able to jump in as her when she's at the highest level. Maybe there is no Ascension necessary. That would be quite a nice change of pace because we don't have to worry about it. We can just forget it and move on. Thank you for joining me today. There will be no Patreon shoutouts because, again, Rimworld has not started quite. I haven't recorded. remod. Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to be out today or not, so I want to just keep things nicely synced up, otherwise it drives my lists into our state of chaos. Thank you to East Pointed, the developer of Elf Destiny, for giving us months of enjoyment here in Crusader Kings 3. No, I think that might be our final character. I think that next character is our final character. Some glorious final conquest to see things through, and then we'll see what happens from there. See you all next time. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.